Dan Orbih, the newly elected national vice chairman of the PDP South, has waded in, has spoken into the reason why Obaseki is delaying his cabinet. We know that APC has dragged Governor Godwin Obaseki regarding this. They've called him names. They've stated that Obaseki is running a sole administratorship in Edo State. He has refused to form his cabinet. And they've said a lot of things that it is not acceptable to the people of Edo State. But Dan Orbih has just spoken why Obaseki has delayed in constituting the cabinet. We'll bring you all of the details shortly, guys. But before we do, please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Also press on the notification bell, guys. Press the bell until it turns gray. God bless you. Yes, we'll get into the news now and grab all of the details. Chief Dan Orbih, National Vice Chairman, PDP South, says delay in constituting the cabinet by the Edo State government is not a sign of a divided party in the state. Orbih said this in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, on Sunday in Benin. Not forming an executive cabinet cannot be a product of a divided house. That is purely a decision that lies within the power of the governor, he said. He noted that the delay in constituting the cabinet by the Edo government might not be unconnected with reforms the government was carrying out in the state, especially in the civil service. And if the ongoing reforms are affecting the constitution of the cabinet, I think they have gone very far in the exercise. And we're looking forward to hearing from him very soon. So there's nothing like division in the house. The house is quite united. Orbih also said that the quiet in the state was because people felt that the governor should be given time to fulfill his promise to the people. If there are things people have detected, if there are things not being done right, let the APC that God has put in the opposition in Edo rise up and say these things. Edo people are happy with what the governor is doing, so they are quiet, he said. The PDP National Vice Chairman called on Edo citizens and Nigerians at large to continue to support the PDP. Nigerians have seen a PDP government in the past and they have experienced the government of APC. They can now see the difference. I can assure you that when voted back to power, PDP will be able to address all these problems that are beyond the APC leadership and will be able to put smiles on the faces of Nigeria again. There is hardship in the land, Orbih added. We know when Orbih was just elected last week as the new National Vice Chairman, PDP South, he was given a task that right now what he needs to do ahead of the 2023 general election is to ensure that he pulls the party together to the place where the party can take over, can win the presidency of the country, where PDP can produce the president of the country. He was given that task, and they stated that they saw that he's capable. They've seen his work in the past, that he's capable of doing this. So while Orbih was speaking, because he was newly elected, he'll be getting a series of interviews. Recently on Sunday, he was in an interview with news agency of Nigeria, NAN. He spoke on Edo cabinet delay. APC stated that it's because PDP is divided, their house is divided against themselves, that they are fighting one another. That is one of the things that is stopping Governor Godwin Obaseki from constituting his cabinet. We recall that last year, Obaseki only made one appointment, which was the SSG, the Secretary to the State Government, in the person of Osaridion Oge Esquire. He was the only one that was appointed, and Obaseki promised that come 2021, by February, that he will constitute, he will appoint the other team, he will appoint members of the team. But he also promised that in the meantime, what he's doing is ensuring that he has an inclusive government, that he wants to carry everyone along, even including the youth. And he also promised that if he finds competence within APC members, that he's not partisan, he's going to get them on board. All he's looking for is competence, those who will be able to handle the affairs of things in the state, to see that the people of Edo State, they reap the dividends of the state. That's not just a selected few. They get the dividends of democracy. But with regards to the delay in the cabinet, Orbih has just stated that division is out of it, that they are well united, very united, that the only thing is that Obaseki has been carrying out some reforms in the civil service. That is what Orbih stated. And I believe that in-house as well, they know what is going on. If Orbih doesn't know what is going on in-house, then he would not have much to say. But he knows what points and things are at the moment, what Obaseki is doing, what has caused the delay. That is not just unnecessary, but it's something that is quite necessary, and he's doing something at the moment which is carrying out reform within the civil service. That, and to his knowledge, that things are almost done. So I mean, that reform that Obaseki is carrying out, that they are almost done. So very soon that cabinet will be seen. But also Dan Orbih is calling on APC that, you know what, stop crying wolf, wolf. If there is anything that is not working in the state, anything that Obaseki has promised that he has not put in place, come out and say it openly, that God has placed you in the state as the opposition party. Yes, your job, your duty is to check the policy of the ruling party and see where they are lagging behind, or the things that they are not doing. If they are not fulfilling their promise to the people, that will be okay for you to point it out. That he dares APC to come out and begin to speak. I don't know if APC will be able to do that, because that is a big one. So it's not just coming out to scream. Now, Obaseki hasn't formed this cabinet. They've been given a task that if you detect that there are things that are not done right, things that are not working, come out, rise up and say them. And Dan Orbih is also stating, because that one point in time where we did report this APC's complaint, where they were dragging Obaseki, that Obaseki is delaying the cabinet, that the people of Edo State are not happy. The kind of response we got was quite interesting. The response was like, APC should they should speak the truth, that it's not Edo people who are complaining, that Edo people are happy with what the governor is doing, the level which he's at, the states where he is. That is just APC who is unhappy, so they should stop saying that it's the people of Edo State. So Dan Orbih reiterated here that the people of Edo State are happy. To be quite honest, that is why you can see the quiet and the peace in the state, that no one is protesting, no one has risen up, no group, no coalition has come up to say what is Obaseki doing. It's just APC, meaning that the people are happy. Anyway, guys, I do want us to share our take, our opinion on this. If this is actually true, all Dan Orbih has stated, that the people are happy, that Edo State is quiet, no one is questioning Governor Godwin Obaseki about the delay in what he's doing. We do know that he's doing other things. It was even Dan Orbih that called on Obaseki to make sure he does not allow the Benin Storm and Water Project just go like that. That Oshomole's administration has to be probed. So a lot of things are going on. We do know that a lot of things are happening, even in the face of the insecurity that the whole country is facing right now. But guys, let's hear your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.